Well, hello, all my amazing Gemini friends. My name is Libra Empress, and we're going to be discussing your April 19th horoscope, alright? Or tarot, sorry. I'm still in horoscope mode. So, remember that this is a general reading, and this is for yours as well as for my entertainment. And also, please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share. That way you'll always be up to date with the content that I produce, and you'll be a part of our family, alright? That way you don't have to hunt me down anytime you want a horoscope, tarot, or dream meaning, or whatever else, okay? Now, if you hear a noise in the background of a child, screaming, laughing, I apologize, that's my child. I don't have a workspace as of yet. But also, I already shuffled your cards, so I got them right here in my pile. Are you excited? I did 3 piles, okay? Like I always do. I always do 3 energies, your past, present, future, and with 3 energy cards, there are 3 clarifiers per energy. Does that make sense? So let's get going on this and find out what is going on. Now we're going to start with your past. Your past energy is the Emperor. Now Gemini, you know someone who's like this? Well, this card it signifies leader, control, and order out of chaos. Now, viewing every obstacle as a challenge, the Emperor uses logic and common sense to counteract the chaos raging outside the abandoned house. You're holed up So he may represent an older male in your life or an authority figure whose guidance and protection that you counted on when others are literally losing their heads. Now, your first clarifier is the Tower, okay? This is all past energy, so, you went through a tower moment. This card signifies a sudden change, questioning conventions, and destruction. Now, sure, Gemini, everything seems fine. You're 20 stories above ground in a private building that's guarded by an elite security force. What's the harm in relaxing with a few friends? Well, the Tower reminds us that appearances can be deceiving. You never know when a horde of zombies might come shambling through your door. This is an ideal time to question the reality of your situation. Are you as safe and secure as you think? Yeah, Gemini? Are you? Alright. Sorry, I had an itchy arm. Your second clarifier is the Knight of Cups. Oh yeah, I see him. He gorgeous. This card signifies romance, adventure, and moody. Yeah, he's one of the he's the one with the ready smile and a surfboard underneath his arm. A natural charmer, the Knight of Cups is always ready to schmooze and always keeps one eye on the exit. Now, he can be fun to have around, but his mood will change, like the surf. And he's often likely to steal more than a kiss, so watch your heart, literally. Your third clarifier is the Four of Cups. This card signifies boredom, dissatisfaction, and weariness. Sure, Gemini, being a zombie seems exciting. Who doesn't enjoy sending crowds of people fleeing and screaming in terror? Yet, there are moments when you're likely to experience boredom, melancholy, or ennui. When that happens, look for opportunities to rejuvenate yourself. A little fresh blood may be just the thing to get you chasing after kids on the playground again. Now, let's discuss that real quick. Past energy. Oh, so, you're the leader. You're the Emperor, right? Emperor/Empress. You're bringing order out of chaos. You're leading a change, but then you're dealing with the Tower, and everything's just hitting you at once, right? You got sudden change, you're questioning conventions, and you're dealing with the destruction. Yet here comes the Knight of Cups, with romantic, adventurous, and yet moody. Now, he could have been the one who caused you to have the Tower moment, or the Tower moment was a result to bring down everything in order to bring this Knight of Cups. But, he's here to steal your heart, or he was, right? Now, Gemini, you've moved into the boredom, dissatisfaction, and weariness. Now, did I put those in order, or was it that you got bored with the situation you were dealing with, and yet that's the cause of the Tower and the Knight of Cups, Does that make sense? Let's talk about your present. Your present energy is the Devil. Are you being tempted? Yeah, Gemini? Temptation, excess, or self-destruction are what signifies this card. In a world turned upside down, no one will blame you for indulging in a couple of vices. In fact, that's exactly what the devil wants you to do. Why bother to restore law and order when you can unwind with a few smokes? Why rescue children from orphanages when it's easier to kick back with a pint of whiskey? The answer to both questions is the same. Because you are better than that. So you're dealing with a devil energy, right? Someone's bringing that to you. Your first clarifier to that card is the Eight of Cups. Moving on, troubled relationships and change. You see how she's just like, fuck you later, alligator, I'm out. She's running from the chaos with her suitcase. Well, that's exactly what you did. When the tower fell in your past, you decided, yeah, I need a change. I can't deal with this shit no more. Which resulted on, well, this is what it means. Time to pack it in, amigo. You need to load up what's left of your sanity and move on. Relationships are no longer close and you're feeling left out of the group. The Eight of Cups urges you to abandon a failed relationship or a broken endeavor. It's time for you to try your luck in that little town down the road. Now your second clarifier is Two of Swords. Indecision, difficult decisions, and different views. You're trapped between two choices as the zombies approach. The shotgun or the handy chainsaw you brought. For emergencies. Now, you may be procrastinating because of the lack of information. Dig a little deeper to learn all you can. But don't wait too long before making a decision. You can't hold back these zombies forever. You could, but it would be hard. And your third clarifier is the Moon, deception, secrets, and intuition. The midnight sun erases the doubts and fears that cloud the mind and allows the subconscious to explore possibilities through dreams. That little bird flying to freedom may hold the key to your problems. Watch for symbols while you sleep. This is a time to trust your instincts and intuition. Let's clarify this. Or not clarify. Let's go into detail. Let's recap. Okay, so you went through the tower moment because of the Knight of Cups, right? Yeah. But you're bored, and the temptation, it's hard to get away from them. They could be using you for your money, for your body, and you're getting sick of the bullshit. So you decided that you're going to move on, but before you move on, you're having a hard time deciding whether that's a good idea or not. And in order to figure out if this really is deception, you have to actually go within and think about what's going on. The best one to answer your question is yourself. Of course, and a little bit of PI work, right? Like private investigator work. Now, let's talk about your future. Now, my beautiful Geminis, the future is not set in stone. You can change it anytime you want. Okay, we change the future every time we learn something new. Our paths cross and change. It's crazy. So this might not resonate with everybody, okay? But even if it does or doesn't, it doesn't matter ultimately, because we are able to decide which way we go, right? I'm just giving you advice, and you're willing to take it if you want or throw it out. It's okay with me. I'll love you either way. And let's get going. Now your future energy is the Ace of Swords. Yes, that's right. The Ace of Swords, which is trials, intellect, and action. Now, Gemini, the Ace of Swords cuts to the heart of the situation and offers you a new beginning. It's up to you to take it and run as fast as your little feet can carry you. Just remember that most swords are double-edged. The same tool that you wield to slice through a pack of zombies could ultimately sever your head from your spine. Have a game plan ready to roll. So maybe you're thinking that grass over there with that other person on the other side of the fence is looking mighty green and beautiful and lush, and you want to be over there. But once you get over there, it's actually dirt brown and disintegrating, and it's just all an illusion. So maybe that's what you're dealing with that Knight of Cups. I don't know. But, ultimately, you've got to pick your path. And this is the great time. That's why you're going through that Two of Swords, is so that you can think about the Ace of Swords and what to cut from your life. You're doing spring cleaning. You don't need all the bullshit, right? Now, let's go with your first clarifier of this. This future energy. Your first clarifier is the Five of Cups. loss, sadness, and grief. Of course you're going to be feeling the grief. You've been through a lot of bullshit up until now. Or up until the future, right? All seems lost. The mood is black. Things aren't going as you'd hoped. And you're faced with utter disappointment and cursing your mouth-watering limbs for tempting the zombie horde. Obsessing over the past can only cause pain. Turn that frown upside down and look to a future free of disgusting walking corpses. If you grieve too long, your sorrow may swallow you up. Alright, so you're grieving that the decision that you made, although it was for the best, you're still grieving it because you feel bad. I mean, no matter what, you wanted happiness, but you feel bad that you had to sever ties, burn bridges. Now your second clarifier is the Eight of Hazards, alright? This card signifies invention, ingenuity, and new approach. Now the Eight of Hazards, my beautiful Geminis, demonstrates the need to think outside the pressurized expansion tank. If a current endeavor is failing or stalling, try rewiring the brain to explore new possibilities in different angles. Don't return to the same tactics over and over again. You need to put your talents and imagination to better use. So it's telling you that it's going to be okay. But here's the kicker. It's your last clarifier card. This is the Five of Wands. Can you see what's going on there? Now, the Five of Wands signifies quarrel, strife, and competition. Even zombies will fall prey to occasional petty squabble, but while you and your buddy argue over who gets the leg meat, it's possible the rest of the corpse is mounting a swift escape, alright? So remember, next time you find yourself in a quarrel, take a moment to consider what's really important. Even if you win this battle, you may ultimately lose the war. So, you know, there's that as well. I mean, you don't want to lose the war, but you're dealing with a lot of bullshit, and I mean, think about it. Really? You've got to cut people from you, but you're feeling grief, yet, you're dealing with quarrel, strife, and competition, and you're just tired of all the bullshit. But ultimately, you're going to break through, and you're going to, you're going to come at everything at a new approach. You're going to, you're going to invent and grow, okay? Now, I love you. Thank you so much for listening to me. My name is Libra Empress. Please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share, and join me again for tomorrow's daily horoscopes. And also, if you want a reading, I usually just charge $5 a reading for personal, but sometimes if you keep a lookout, I'll do like a bunch of weeks where it'll be free, and doing that, it's nice because it helps out everybody. But either way, it's cheap. I mean, the reading's not cheap, like as in it's as much as it costs, $1. But what it is that it's cheap as in it won't break your budget. And with everything going on, I mean, nobody needs to lose a whole lot of money over something, you know what I mean? I'm a great saleswoman, huh? Now, I love you. Have a great day. Please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share. See you tomorrow, okay? Bye, Gemini.